Hello once again, fellow YouTubers. It's Warren again. I'm just approaching 7 weeks of ownership on this 2026 Honda Passport Trailsport, and I'm right at 1,240 miles. That's still kind of low considering I don't drive it every day, and the vehicle is still in good shape, running good, no complaints here. After I took care of the little minor things I had going on with it, like I said, everybody, once again, get your checklist, keep up with your vehicles, no matter how many vehicles you have. So anyway, it's riding great, no issues. There are a few little minor bugs that the dealer, they took care of it. Well, the service department took care of it, all absolutely free. And it's a great riding vehicle. I haven't posted on it much lately. Really didn't have anything to report. There's nothing that I dislike about the vehicle. I like the overall look of it. I've had mixed reviews on the color of it. I absolutely like the ash green, but I don't concern myself with what anybody else thinks about the color, because they can choose whatever color or whatever brand that they want. It's a great riding vehicle. This being my second Honda automobile, well, purchased new, and I absolutely intend on keeping this one. I originally had the 2024 Honda Pilot, and once I saw this one hitting the screens and hitting the internet, I knew I wanted to get it within reason. I was able to work out and secure a pretty decent deal that works better for me. May not have worked for you, but it's a great vehicle overall. I've been putting my windows through the paces, up and down, up and down, up and down, even though I ride with my AC on 95% of the time. But I want to make sure nothing's going to short out. That was one thing I wanted to point out, and I'm sure a lot of you probably have this going on with many of your other vehicles. For a minute, I thought my programmable seat was not working, but when I took it back to the dealer, I remember having both key fobs with me, and it's key fob 1, key fob 2. I already programmed it for number 1, but I left number 2 with them. So I think it kind of canceled each other out. Maybe it's been a minor glitch. So what I did, I just reprogrammed it. So the seat is working fine. It's reclining back to where it originally is. I don't know if that was just a glitch with having both the keys or whatever. I wouldn't really consider that a problem. I think it's something that you guys can kind of look out for if you notice that your seat is not being returned to its normal position. It might have a lot more to do with the key fob and having both of them warn you. It shouldn't be that way, but you know, what can we do? It's all mechanical. I don't look at that as a major complaint to have. You know, like I say, it's a great riding vehicle, trying to give you all a better shot. This is probably 15-20 minutes before it gets dark. This color does stand out. I've had a few people ask me, does it hide dirt well? It absolutely does. It holds a great shine. I'm on the fence about doing a clear coat right now. It's kind of too soon to worry about something like that. I'm probably going to do a little bit more hand washing. Like I say, my vehicles hardly ever get extremely dirty, so I don't have to worry about that. But if you guys want to protect your paint jobs on any vehicle, I strongly suggest you constantly rinse them off. You don't have to wash them, just rinse them. But if you put a nice clear coat or wax on it, it'll help protect your vehicle. But I don't think this paint job is going to fade anytime soon. The only concern I will have is the aftermarket things that I've seen people put on there. One is the door guards that goes down there to keep people from banging your door. Something tell me that's going to be the first thing to fade if I put it on here. You know, you wash your vehicle, you wipe it down good. You know, I expect this plastic cladding along the side or whatever material it is. I expect it to have some fading. Throughout, but that'll just show the age of the vehicle. So for right now, it looks good. If you keep your vehicles rinsed off, chances are you won't have all those issues. It's once the dirt gets up under your paint and the plastic cladding gets mixed in, it tends to fade faster. That's just a car wash tip. So for now, that's all I have to report on the 2026 Honda Passport Trailsport. Can't think of anything else. other than the fact that I absolutely do enjoy the vehicle. I can't tell you anything I dislike about the vehicle. I joined several groups to try to get other people's insight, but you know, all those things, it becomes a tug of war. People are arguing with each other and all this stuff. I can't understand for the life of me how you can have so much anger towards somebody over their choice in a vehicle. But anyway, I enjoy the vehicle. I enjoy both my vehicles. I'm happy with both my selections. It's my personal preference. You know, I do not own an electric vehicle. I don't have any intentions on buying one unless they absolutely do away with every gas powered vehicle known to man. I would stick with the standard. I prefer either V6 or V8. I'm not a fan of the 4-cylinder turbos, but to each his own. You know what I'm saying? But it's a great riding vehicle. I'm not putting down any particular vehicle. I'm telling you, this vehicle rides great. So if you're interested in getting one, and I'm not getting paid by Honda, I suggest y'all just go out there and test drive it and choose which brand works for you. You know, which level works for you. This package, which is just the standard Trailsport, works better for me. I didn't want to go with the black or the elite. I didn't see a need for all that stuff. And I like them. I've seen several of them that I absolutely like. This vehicle works for me. If there's anything I would possibly change, once again, would be the all-terrain tires. But Nitto yet to make this size tire in their brand, and I would rather go with the Nittos. I'm sure they're gonna come out with them soon, mainly because they look a little bit more aggressive. Now don't get me wrong, these tires do look aggressive, but it's the sidewall. To me, they could have been a little bit more aggressive. I do like them. They stand out. Thinking about going on and doing the blackout on the badging on the front and the rear, and then once I thought about it, I'm gonna leave it alone because it breaks it up. I think that'll be too much for me personally, too much black, with the badging being black. And just for me, for right now, I don't need to do anything else. I had the front two windows tinted, and unless I had a lot of questions about it, whether or not I went with ceramic and all these things, unless your entire vehicle is ceramic tint, doing two windows in ceramic is not going to cool your vehicle anymore. So do your homework on that. And he matched it up pretty good. He really did. He matched it up pretty good. So overall, I like the contrast in the different colors. That's what really sold me on this color. Orange was my second choice, but the more I look at it, I still like it. But this one just stands out more. I've looked under the hood a couple of times looking for any imperfections. I haven't found any. And I'm constantly looking because just one look doesn't tell you the story. So if you got anything going on with welding that looks weird or looks funny, I would strongly suggest that you talk to the service rep about that. Do not listen to your sales representative. You need to go to the service department and ask for the manager, because he or she can better tell you than that sales rep. That salesperson sold you a vehicle. That was their only job. So if you got anything going on, once again, get you a vehicle checklist. Keep it. It doesn't have to say Honda on it. Just get you one, keep it. Mark off things, mark off blemishes, anything you think you may see that's wrong with it, and go from there. It's a brand new vehicle. They're gonna fix it. So there shouldn't be any backlash from that. So that's enough about this vehicle for now. Everybody have a great afternoon or morning or whenever you decide you want to watch this video. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.